All right, guys, today is Wednesday, April 6th, and I'm extremely excited about tonight's call. Before I hand it over to the lovely Erika, who's going to be talking to us tonight, I wanted to go over a couple of things with you guys. Obviously, you guys know I have to have my moment of updating you on everything going on in our team and give you guys my little spiel. But first off, I have a super exciting announcement. I have been working my butt off over the past couple of weeks to create a new project that I believe is going to help a lot of new coaches. A lot of you I know on this call are in the Elite New Coach Mentorship. Now, as you guys know, that is, for those of you that are in it, raise your hand. Are you guys getting a lot out of it? Yeah? You guys learning a lot? Good. I'm glad to see that. I'm super pumped about that because in the next 21 days, if you are really digging into that and you are really giving it your all, you're going to be coming out of that mentorship completely different coaches. I'm seeing a lot of your names pop up on the comments, and I've been watching it, and I'm super excited about what this team's accomplishing. So really pumped about that. But here's the thing about that. If any of us bring on a new coach in the middle of the month, they don't have access to a training. We don't have anything to give them. All we have is the self-paced coach basics and things like that. So what I've done over the past 2 weeks is I have made a 7-day quick start to success. What this is my 7 topics that I know are going to get new coaches off to a good start. So Tiffany, actually, who just signed up as a coach like an hour and a half ago, she's going to be one of the first coaches to go through this because while my new coaches that are coming on now, they don't have access to that training until May 1st. You guys they're still going to be able to go into that training. They're still going through that, but they're going the following month. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait to help her get started or get them started right. So I created a 7-day quick start to success. So every single day I have templates set up that I send through an email, and I'll be sending these to new coaches. It's going to be 7 straight days of basic business things. So the welcome email is still the same. They're still going to get the video, and that introduces them to the team, as well as a couple of documents. That gives them a couple of days to go through and kind of get familiar with everything like Success Club, Coach Online Office, and the reference guide. And then after they schedule their Get Started Right call with me, they don't get any documents until I have a Get Started Right call with them. And the reason being is because you guys all remember on your Get Started Right call with me, we have a lot to talk about on that call. I want to get to know those coaches, and I really want to genuinely be able to help them with this quality coming out post so people know what they're doing as a coach. But the moment that they get off their call with me, then it's time to obviously get out that coming out post. So I'm going to share examples, which I have compiled a lot of your coming out posts for these new coaches so they know how to write their first post to come out as a coach. And then the first day 1, they're learning about social media right off the bat. Right? They need to know about how to post on social media. What should I be posting on social media? So day 1, they're learning about the coming out post. They're learning about what they need to post. I've created a PowerPoint with examples of quality, awesome social media posts that they can reference. I have a document of all the things that they can post about on social media. And again, that's going to be day 1. Day 2 is conversations. So I have made a really detailed document on how I start conversations, how I follow up with people, the way I answer questions. There's a second document that's going to be full of how I address objections. And every single day has a video of me talking to them and obviously helping them through this process. Day 3 is going to be how to sign somebody up, because our new coaches, they are going to see, obviously if they're putting out their coming out post, they're posting on social media, they know how to have conversations with people. It's about time that they're going to have somebody to sign up for the first time. So day 3 is how to sign somebody up right off the bat. They're going to know that. Day 4 is the Coach Online Office. So I have a video explaining all the things they need to know about the Coach Online Office, how to get into trainings and stuff like that. Day 5 is Success Club and how to hit Emerald, because at that point, they're probably already starting to have a lot of traction with their conversations. So Success Club and Emerald is just around the corner. Day 6 is a to-do list. I'm sending them literally what I do every day. A power hour. That's all it is. I'm showing them how to do the power hour, and I'm giving them an example of exactly what I do. Like if you were going through my notebook, what I would be doing every single day. And the last day is personal development. I'm now going to be asking my coaches to be reading 2 books in 60 days. That's really not that much to ask. And it's going to help them become better coaches, right? I mean, I want to make sure that they're advancing, and I need to know they're doing personal development. So I think, do you guys like that? Like 7 days, like straight up, like let's get them out of the gate and started quickly. And new coaches, you are all, if you are like signed up last month, and I know you guys are all still learning a lot, I'm going to be posting this template in our team page this week. I'm still finalizing it. So you guys will all have access to this template. So new coaches, if you want to go through it too, feel free to do so. But like Tiffany and then my other new coach, Heather, they're going to be going through it the way that I'm going to be doing it, just so I can help you guys get off to a good start. So that was announcement number 1. Announcement number 2. Okay. Now, I don't want to, yes, exactly. Once you help a coach get success quick, you guys notice, like, how did you guys all feel when you had that first sale? It like made you so excited, right? Like you wanted to keep going. So we want to make sure that our new coaches are getting success extremely quick. And new coaches that haven't had that first sale yet, it's right around the corner. Stay positive, it's coming. Okay, so this is the second thing I wanted to talk about. I've been a little, and you guys know, I am a very happy-go-lucky person. I love you guys, every single one of you, with all my heart. But there's been something that's been weighing on my mind lately, and I need to say it before I hand this over to Erika. You guys are all of my friends, but when we are doing business, I am your leader. I am not going to be the coach anymore that tells you that it's okay when you drop rank, that it's okay that you don't hit your goals, and it's okay if you fall off the face of the earth for 2 months and then come back. That's not okay with me. And I'm saying this because that's doing you no good. You guys know that I'm here to help you every step of the way. I give you so much of me. I give you so much of my time. You guys get more of my time than probably my fiance does. But here's the situation. I used to be this giant cheerleader. I used to say, hoorah, every time somebody would do something. Every time a coach would miss a goal, I would say, okay, get them next time. But then I thought back and I asked myself, do I act that way with myself? No, I am my hardest critic. I would never, ever let myself, if I miss a goal, I'm livid. I'm pissed. Last month, I had a goal to be 3-star qualifying and I did not get it. And I sat back for half of my day and figured out what the hell I did wrong. I am very, very understanding that this is not your life. But you also have to understand that this is mine. This is my full-time job. And I love every single one of you, like I said, but I want to help you grow successful businesses. I'm here to help you guys see success in every aspect of your life and whatever that success may look like. But I am not going to continue to support excuses and a lack of commitment. I'm not. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying this to be mean, but I'm saying this because our team is growing so fast. And it gives me, I get goosebumps. I'm sitting here looking at all of your faces right now thinking, oh my God, I said at the beginning of this call, there was me and one other person here last year. And this team is growing so fast. But you have to understand that I myself have a business to run. And I have people on this team that are running with me and they deserve my time. So if you think that, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody on this call right now, but because you guys are the ones that are here, right? But at the same time, why should I schedule a 30-minute phone call with a coach that's not hitting Success Club, with a coach that tells me that they're going to rank advance by this date and don't do it, and then they don't do it and don't give a shit about it. And then they do there's a whole list of things. When people I'm sorry, I don't want, like I said, I don't want this to come off wrong, but you guys have to understand that I'm sitting here giving you so much of my time because I literally want to see you guys succeed. This isn't about me. But I literally, and every single one of you guys know that, I make myself available to you constantly. I answer questions. I wake up to 7 text messages every single morning. My inbox is always full, and I love that. I love teaching. But at the same time, I have to be your leader, and I have to give you the tough love sometimes. And I have to tell you that it's not okay for you to shut off your business for a week and then come to me and then all of a sudden be like, okay, now I'm ready to go. And expect me to be ready to run with you. What did I tell every single one of you guys on our first call? I'm willing to match your effort. Every single one of you, I told you that. So if you're ready to run, I'm running with you and I'm going to be there with you 100%. And I hope you guys know that. But at the same time, I had to say this tonight because it's been making me crazy because I just feel like I'm being like taken advantage of in a lot of different ways. If you guys want this, like I said, I'm here to run with you. I'm here to help you grow a business. But if you don't, then please don't waste my time. That's all I'm saying. So that gave me hives because you guys know I've never said anything like that before. So I'm kind of sweating a little bit. Because again, you're my family and I don't want you guys to feel like that, but I need to have the muscles right now. I need to have the strong muscles and just let you guys know that I want you guys all to succeed. But I also, like when I miss goals, I'm pissed. And I want you guys to be mad when you miss goals because that's going to make you bounce back stronger. Every single one of you. So go for it. Shoot for your goals this month. If you tell me you're going to do something, then do everything in your power to do it. Yes, we're going to fail. Every single one of us are going to fail. That's the beauty of this business. If we didn't fail, we would never grow. I fail all the time, but fail forward. When you miss that goal, sit back, be mad about it. I've screamed into pillows, like I've cried, but then I sat back up and I said, okay, let's do this thing. So, all right, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm sorry. I needed to get it off my chest. Now, let's turn to something on a way happier note. Let's transition from that rant I just went on to. Okay, I have nothing but respect. When I talk about somebody that told me that they were going to run with me and showed up, it's this girl. Erika, her story is really funny. She joined me on December 30th. So she's only been a coach on my team for about 3 months now. And she told me no a lot. She was one of the customers that said no constantly. But fast forward to today, and a lot of things have changed. She is considered a fast track diamond. She fast tracked the diamond within 90 days of starting as a coach, which is extremely impressive. Everybody should be giving her a huge shout out for that. She's a success starter, which means she's going to Summit 2016 completely free. I see 2 of her coaches on this call, so that says how fast her team is personally growing. Erika's had an insane mindset shift since she started this business. Erika told me on our first call that she has made a decision that whenever she wants something, she's going to do whatever she can to get it. And that's the mentality that I've always wanted in a coach, because that not only shows me what kind of person she is, but she inspires the hell out of me every single day, because it gets me so fired up to watch what she is doing and what she is building. So I asked her to talk on this call tonight because I want you guys to see that a lot of you are going for the goal that she just accomplished. She is a diamond coach, and she's on the verge of being a 1-star diamond coach very shortly, because she has a coach on her team, Becca, who is very, very close to achieving diamond herself. And it's really crazy what she's accomplished. So what I want her to do tonight, I asked her to come on this call so she could show you guys that this isn't hard. And hitting diamond is not hard. Taking your business to the next level is not hard. But the reason we make it so hard is because we overthink it. So I'm going to let her take it away. Erika, thanks so much for doing this. I'm going to mute myself and stop talking because I think everybody's mad at me now anyway. So go ahead and take it away.
Oh, well, thank you, Kelsey. I'm a little emotional tonight. I'll start off with, I'm just feel blessed to be a part of this team. But like Kelsey said, I said no. I have it written down here 3 times. I went back and looked at our very first Facebook conversations today. And I messaged Kelsey first because I think Facebook connects with what you Google, and I'm engaged. So I've been Googling things about getting married, and Kelsey's ad popped up on my page for sweating for the wedding, and I was like, that's cute, but I had no clue what it was. So I messaged Kelsey first and said no 3 times as soon as the money part came into play. the day that I was going to message her, it was right after Christmas, and say, I'm ready. We walked into our house and our heater broke. So first time home buyers, only had our house since August. I freaked out, had no clue what to do. We got really lucky. It was a not too big a fix, but it took my money for Beachbody. So I told Kelsey that, and luckily she didn't let me go. She didn't let me say no. So she messaged me back, and we talked about the coaching opportunity. I really didn't take a ton of time to think about it. I kind of just was like, you know what? I feel like this is what I need to do. I was depressed, had no money, felt like crap, tried on 15 outfits before I could go anywhere. I needed a change. I was not going to walk down the aisle feeling the way I felt. I did not do this really to be a coach. I did this to get my stuff paid for. And I've done T25 and Insanity in college, and there's a bunch of ads for Shakeology, but I won't lie, I thought it was BS. Like, you can get protein shake at Walmart, and that's what I thought it was. Why would I spend $130 on something I could get for $10? Now I know that's not what it is, and I drink it daily. But I did it questioning Shakeology, questioning how long I was going to do it. Maybe I would make it to the wedding. Maybe I would make it a week. I really didn't know when I swiped my credit card. So to the money part, I had to put it on my credit card. And that was so scary for me because that's where everything wedding related is going right now. And I was scared that I could swipe it once and I wouldn't be able to swipe it again the next month. So that was how I kind of jumped in really quickly. I have a bunch of notes written down too, but when I talk, I just get going. So I'm really sorry if this is a hot mess. But on January 11th, Patrick and I, my fiance, and I started our first round of the 21-day fix. Within the first week, I was down 4 pounds, and I was just like amazed because I had been stuck at the same number for months. I mean, I could maybe go up 2 pounds or down 8 pounds. I mean, it fluctuated a little bit, but I was stuck and didn't want to do anything. So see 4 pounds in the first week kind of hooked me quickly. 3 days later, after starting my first round, Patrick and I went to Super Saturday. There were 250 people in a room. Patrick stayed in the bathroom for the first 30 minutes because he thought he was the only male out of 250 people. So I'm sitting there all by myself, nervous, no clue what to expect. This video comes on about a free trip and all these different things. And I knew I was in a room of something that was very special. And I knew that I wanted to make this a thing, a coaching thing, not just get my shakes paid for. They did this little dance where you had to stand up for your rank, and they forgot to say coach actually at first. And then finally they went back and were like, oh yeah, what if you're just a new coach? And I'm like, 3 days. And you had to like do this little dance, you know? But I remember leaving there telling Kelsey, I'm going to be dancing for something bigger than coach next time. I wasn't sure what at the time because 3 days in, I didn't know what rank really meant. But I knew that the people at Diamond were really dancing for a little bit more than I was. So later I set that as a goal. But I left there with a different mindset, and I was ready to tackle this. So right after that, I jumped into the new coach training. That was big for me. It took 5 minutes a day. And there were others in there, and I don't mean to offend anybody if they're listening to this, but there were others in there. And I remember messaging Kelsey and saying, am I the only one in this? Because I can't see anybody else posting, you know, or is there some kind of weird privacy setting where I can only see what I'm doing? But I was the only one that showed up, and I did it every day because I wanted to learn. I wanted to get the most that I could out of it. I learned how to talk to people. I was so nervous to step out of my comfort zone and message people and add people on Facebook and do all those things. But that training really just made me feel comfortable with the business. So I showed up, I got it done. I did what she said to do. I did the little homework. It took no time at all. And I felt comfortable working the business after that. Right away, I did my coming out post and got crazy likes. So that shocked me because I post on social media, but not a ton, and definitely not about my weight or working out or, fitness or anything like that. And that was another reason I didn't think I could be a coach, because I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't in good shape. Why would somebody want to look at me and think she's going to help me get to my fitness goals, but somehow my coming out post really, I think it made people see that I was ready to take the leap and they were going to join me. So in the training, we talked about like our niche. And so I went with horse girls because I rode at St. Mary of the Woods College on the equestrian team. And I knew I had a lot of friends who we worked out in college, but then we left school and did nothing. So I messaged all of them. I made a little challenge group, horse girls, and I ran my own group right away. It had 25 people in it. Only 2 people bought something from me. 3 were doing Beachbody. It was horrible. I had one lady that posted a yoga thing every single day in it, and no one else even responded if it wasn't me. I would post like workout selfies or this or that, maybe a recipe, and I'd be lucky if I got 2 likes out of 25 people. So I was so discouraged. I was like, I can't do this. I can't run a group. I can't do anything, because I was in Kelsey's groups and there's a ton of people and everybody's posting and this stuff. So a little advice there: step back and join a group until you're ready. Because I'm just now feeling comfortable. And I still have questions, but that was a step I think I took a little quickly. I had to overcome that fear though, sitting back, and I had to step back and think, no, I can do this. That was just maybe not the right path right away. So I took a break for a minute and kind of focused on my personal journey, because I did hit Success Club in my first month. It was just Success Club 5, but I got my stuff paid for, so I was still good. Then February came around and I posted my results from the 21-day fix. I didn't post a side-by-side yet. I just posted a picture of Patrick and I, because he did it with me, and I posted our results, and that's when I felt the fire, because I got so many, even just like good job, made me feel good. I mean, made me want to keep going. And I got Success Club 10 in February, and I was blessed to get Becca to come along. Becca has done more than what she knows for me, because she was a quick learner. And for 10 seconds, I was like, she is going to beat me. She's going to beat me to diamond. I know it, because she is just on fire. So that kind of lit a fire under me too, to keep pushing. And I know she's going to be there in 10 seconds for diamond. So that was a big step for me in my business, was to have Becca come on and get emerald right away. So you all know you need that other bubble on emerald filled. And I didn't have anybody else showing interest in the coaching opportunity at the time. So I decided to do the spouse account. And that was the scariest thing I think I've done so far in the business, even scarier than swiping my card for the first time when I didn't think I had the money. Patrick obviously trusts me. He gave me a social, and I did not think that I could cover 2 accounts in the month. And I know Kelsey says that she hasn't invested a dime in Beachbody, and so far I haven't either, and his will come out this week. So, and I can say that I won't be paying for that. So that is awesome, because it was so scary. But he became emerald right away. I just put 2 people under him, and his bracelet should be coming in the mail soon. He's going to rock it. But he, as a spouse, is doing more than just giving me his social. He's truly come around to see what this business means and being a real success partner and pushing me to keep going. So that is huge. So he closed me out for diamond. I had 3 spots open, got the same 3 people in one day. 2 went to his and 1 went to mine. It happened to be his mom and her friends. So that was so exciting to share that moment with people that were close to us too. But I got, my diamond date was March 31st, and on March 29th, I got diamond. On March 30th, I lost diamond. April 1st, because it was Friday. I lost diamond. one of my best friends actually had talked with me a while back about maybe wanting to postpone her account. She had too much Shakeology. She wasn't sure that she was ready for the journey. I totally understood, completely understand. It's not for everyone. And if she wanted to postpone, I wasn't upset about that at all. Instead of postponing or chatting with me about it, she just canceled her account after her account was charged for more Shakeology on the 1st. So I found out through a Beachbody email that I lost somebody. That was devastating to me. I cried. I couldn't sleep very well. I was not going to go to Super Saturday, Sunday, and not do the diamond dance and really be diamond. I knew that I would I don't want to say get somebody, but I knew I would add somebody to my team before that Wednesday so I didn't lose. But I wanted to go to Super Sunday and do my dance. So I did a power hour and none of the people replied. So I'm sitting there, all down, and somebody that I had talked to in January, I started talking to her in January. March 2nd was the last time I talked to her. This is in April now, and she just messaged me and says, I'm ready to do it. I mean, tears all day. I mean, she just came out of nowhere. I hadn't messaged her, and so I luckily did get to go to Super Sunday as a ranked diamond, a real diamond, and not close to diamond. So that was huge for me. We got to Super Sunday and they did the rank dance. They did it a little differently. We were all already standing up. So I just got to dance in my seat, but standing in between my two emeralds, even though Patrick doesn't necessarily sign, he's never sold a challenge back or anything, but he was standing on one side and Becca was standing on the other. And it was just like, I'm gonna cry. But it was an awesome feeling because I know that Becca's gonna do that dance next time we're there. So sorry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. But that was so cool for me to be between them and get to do that. And then it got even cooler. They did something new because they had a ton of prizes to give away, which they may do that at others, but it's just new for the Indiana Market Council. But they did a Success Club challenge. And you had to stand up like if you hit Success Club 5. And there's 300 people in this room, in between 250 and 300. So most of the room stood up for Success Club 5. And then they said 10, and people sat down, 15, people sat down, 20, and I was still standing. And I was like, oh, I did do that. I know I saw it in Kelsey's video and everything, but standing up like that, there was only 2 of us left. And they said 25, so I had to sit down. I had 20, and the other girl had 25. And Patrick looked over at me, and he said, I am so proud of you. I really wanted you to win because I know how hard you've been working. Tears, that is when it all sunk into me that I'm not doing this to get my stuff paid for. I'm doing this because I want to change lives and I want to get Success Club points. Success Club points are lives. They equal lives that I changed in the month of March. I mean, 3 months in, and if Kelsey would have told me in December 30th that I was going to be standing up with Success Club 20 at the beginning of April, I would have laughed. I didn't think that was like a real thing that could happen. It's not points that equal dollars to me right now. It's, yes, the money is great, but it's points that equal lives that have changed. And signing up my first person, I mean, of course I had a panic attack. Like, what do I do? Kelsey, help me. But then now signing up each person, it's like, all right, this person is going to get to their goal. No matter what we have to do to get them there, they're going to see great results. So that moment of standing up right there was when it really sunk into me that I'm doing this because for a completely different reason than what I signed up for. So that was a big game changer for me. I came home with kind of a different attitude. Kelsey talked about this being a diamond kind of changes your mind to a leadership role rather than just a coach trying to get to diamond. coach trying to get to diamond, it's in my hands. I'm trying to get discount coaches. I'm trying to get my coaches to get to emerald, but it's in my hands. Now it's out of my hands except for helping. And that I'm going to school to become a teacher. So I love to help, and I work with special needs students. So that's my passion. But now I have a new passion too, and it's helping my coaches get to their goals, because that's how we go up. And the leadership stuff is scary for me. Again, like, I'm 3 months in. Why would somebody listen to me? When she told me I needed to be a leader or run my own group, it's like, I can't do that. I'm new, you know? But then we opened that April group, and I made that cheesy little saying of what to call it, and people liked it. I was like, people really like that. We have over 50 people in that group. I cried seeing that the other day. I feel like all I've done is cry for the last week. But I like looking at that, and there's over 50 people in a group, and I've paired with some amazing coaches that are on this team, and we're doing this. Like, this isn't just me and my little team. This is our big team, and we can all do this. So that was huge for me too. Another thing that was this Monday is I also had a second job, and it was also working with special needs students at an ABA clinic. So it's children with autism. And I would go there every day after school and get beat up by a 7-year-old. It doesn't sound bad, but it was emotionally hard for me. He, of course, didn't really hurt me all the time, pulled my hair and stuff, but it's not that hurt me. It was the knowing that he was hurting inside that hurt me. So I chose to leave that job, but that was very hard for me. I was making great pay for a part-time job, and with planning a wedding, and like I said before, my credit card is almost maxed out. Quitting something right now really wasn't an option for me until I did the math, and my paycheck for Beachbody this week will be more than a 2-week paycheck for there. And that's 1 week and sitting at home. Yesterday I had a little bit of a panic attack, like, no, I need to get off the couch. I shouldn't be sitting at home. And I signed up 2 people. So I made $80 versus going there and making $30 for the time that I was there and leaving an emotional mess. So, and then I got to be so excited because it changed 2 lives yesterday. So things like that are really starting to sink in, and each moment becomes so emotional right now, but so amazing. I set my goals high, and like Kelsey said, if I set a goal, I'm going to get it, or like her, I'm going to be pissed. It's not, to me, a goal isn't something that's just hanging out there, and if I get it, great. If I don't, whatever, I'll get it next month kind of thing. Like, I will hit Success Club 10 in my account every single month, and right now my goal is to put 2 new discount coaches in Patrick's account each month, so that way I kind of want to see his account as it needs to hit emerald each month, so then it can build, and then one day it'll just be diamond. I'm not focused on getting his account to diamond right now. I'm focused on helping my actual coaches, but I have those goals, and that's what I want to do. So I feel like that's kind of how I got fast track diamond, because it would have been easy to look at all the information that's presented as overwhelming and scary, and I'm too fat, or I'm too lazy, or I'm too this or whatever to get off the couch and actually get going. But instead I was like, nope, it's time for a change. I've seen so much personal growth. May not be on the scale, or it may not be in my clothes yet, which there is growth there, but it's more like mental. I feel like I can do this, and I will do this. And seeing for Transformation Tuesday, I'm sure you saw my post of my very first customer that I signed up is down 25.6 pounds since February 1. Talk about emotional. That one got me. I told her she's the reason I've been keeping pushing. I push because I feel like if I quit, then why wouldn't everyone else quit that I've signed up? So I'm going to keep pushing, and I have many new goals that I'm definitely not doing this just for my wedding and just to get this paid for. It's something I want to do now. That other job was supposed to be my summer job full time, and of course now I don't have that. So I've made the decision to girl boss over the summer, and I'm super excited for that. And I know the business will just change completely when I have a lot more time to focus on that. So I guess what I really want to say is if you're in a training, use it. Use it to its fullest, because if you just kind of do it, you're going to get kind of results out of it. If you put in every other day, kind of scroll through it, like, you're not going to get the best out of it. It's not hard. I didn't spend hours a day. I worked from 8 in the morning till 6 at night for the last few weeks. Most of the time that I've been a coach, I was doing both of those jobs. I didn't get home till 6 o'clock. I still had to fix dinner. If I hit snooze that morning, I still had to work out. I try to work out in the mornings, but every now and then the alarm clock won. I didn't have a ton of time to commit to Beachbody, and that's why I'm excited, because now I have a little bit more time. But you don't have to have a ton of time to put in all you have. I don't even know. I do have a weakness with the personal development right now. And that's why I want to kick off that personal development group that I posted about, which I would love to hear your feedback on that. And if anybody's interested, I know people posted they were interested, but if anybody has any ideas on how we want to do that. But I know that I have personal goals that I want to keep working on. And I know my goals are really shifting compared to what I thought they were going to be. So, that was big rambling. But does anybody have any questions, I guess?
That was so great. And as we were talking, I was actually writing down like notes of what you were saying. And I wanted to repeat them back to what you just said, just so the coaches could hear it. She signed up on December 30th. 3 days in, she went to Super Saturday. She invested in a new coach training every single day, gave it her all, showed up, participated. I remember she is my first coach who's ever gone through a training where I can literally say that she commented on every damn post I put in there. She ran her own group a week and a half after she started as a coach. She hit Success Club 5 in her first month. She hit Success Club 10 in her second month. She brought on her first coach who hit Emerald. She hit Success Club 20 in her third month and brought on her second coach, who is also on this call. She got her fiance's account to Emerald. She gained Diamond on March 29th, lost it 2 days later, and gained it back the next day. She stepped into a leadership role, and she literally teaches her coaches to do what she did. Does everybody see what she did? Is everybody grasping that? She learned every single day. This business is a decision. And the one thing I can always say about her, and I can say it about a lot of people on our team, but the one thing I can say about Erika is that she made a decision from day one that she was going to do it. Every single coach on this call has the same resources. So what's the difference between Erika and maybe a coach that's not there yet? The difference is, one, maybe time, but two, are you really, really doing everything you can? Can you honestly say at the end of the day you did everything you could that day to move your business forward? If you want this, and like I said, she and I remember on the first call, that was her biggest concern was time, because she was so busy. And she did it. She got to events. She did the new coach training. She listened to me. I don't pull shit out of my ass. I really am trying to give you guys stuff that works, and I promise you it does. I told her to sign up her spouse. She signed up her spouse. I told her to tell her coaches how she hit Emerald. She has an Emerald coach, and her other coach is pushing right behind her. I mean, I see what Sam's doing. I can see everybody in this downline. Everybody's moving forward in her organization because she's leading by example. When you're a leader, you have to lead by example. So, I mean, thank you, Erika. I mean, does that clear things up for you guys? I mean, it's so attainable. It's so attainable. Does anybody have any questions for her while you have her? I mean, I know a lot of you guys are in the same spot right now. I know a lot of you are shooting for diamond. I know a lot of you are super close to diamond. One person in specific that I'm looking at right now, I know she knows I'm looking at her. She's not going to say anything. Rebecca. We have a lot of people that are extremely close. And like, I don't want you guys to look at this rank like, and like I told you, if everybody's done a diamond mentoring call with me, I say in the first call, like, I want you guys to identify with why you want it. Erika, why did you want it?
At the time, I wanted it because I'm a goal person. I set another goal and I was going to bump up to the next goal. And then the closer it got to it, it was like, I'm going to get it. It's not just kind of like, I want diamond because to me, I don't even know that I really knew what diamond meant until now that I feel it. It's just a total shift. And I feel like two different things from being an emerald coach working to diamond and being a diamond coach. And now my job is to help my coaches. And not that I wasn't helping them before, but I'm just looking at everything completely different.
It's really, truly amazing. And I'll tell you guys, every single one of you this, and that's why she got all emotional. There is nothing cooler, and like, I'll get emotional, than seeing your team succeed. To me, there is nothing cooler than when I log into my Coach Online office and see one of you hit Success Club. There's nothing cooler to me when I get to make a cool graphic and welcome somebody to the team page, or make a cool graphic and announce somebody as an emerald or a diamond coach. There's nothing more cool than that to me. When I see one of you introduce a coach to our team, that's what's cool to me. I want to see you guys succeed. So that's why I went on that whole rant at the beginning of this call, because I so badly want to see you guys succeed. Erika, I think you got a question in there. Can you see it? You want me to read it to you?
Yep, I got it. When I was doing both jobs, I used my lunch hour because I had a full hour. So I used my lunch hour well, this is a lie. When I first started, had my phone in my hand all the time. And if somebody messaged me, I responded. And then I would scroll when I could. And it kind of got out of hand. We'd be sitting at dinner and I would be looking at my phone. So after a few weeks and after hearing Kelsey say, nope, you can't do that, I set different times. I would wake up just a little bit earlier so I could scroll in the morning. And then I would at lunch kind of use it, not necessarily as a power hour because my job is kind of crazy. Like I run after children with autism all day. So I need to sit. But I would sit and I would eat, and then I would respond to anybody. And then after lunch, like I would go to my job at the center. I couldn't have my job or my phone at the center. Like I had to keep it in a spot. Like I can't even have it near me. So I would then at 5, I would sit, or 5:30, I would sit in the parking lot because I felt that I had to answer everybody. Because I would have a big chunk of messages by the time I got back, if not messages, likes, or comments or things. So I would look at all of that. And then I would try to go home and spend time with Patrick. But we do this thing where we have 2 different couches, and we each lay on one every night, and the TV's on, and he's watching TV. I would just use that time instead of just watching TV and it would be 35 minutes to an hour, and use that time for Beachbody. So it would either be, answering people or just scrolling or just kind of making lists and this and that. And I do one full power hour every Saturday morning because my dog likes to wake up like it's a weekday. So I get up with her and let Patrick sleep in, and I use Saturday mornings as my power hour and planning time for the next week. That's what I did when I was working both jobs. You're welcome.
I would say she pretty much put in I would say like an hour, maybe like a total a day. Like she didn't put, I mean, she probably still does at this point. She didn't put in too much, and she built pretty quickly. She had her eyes set on the prize though. Like that's a cool thing. And any of you guys can do this. You have to believe it before it happens. You have to like see yourself there. Like she saw herself dancing when they called Diamond. You know what I mean? Like she saw that, she envisioned that. And that's why it happened, because it was so clear in her mind. That's what she wanted. So whether you're a new coach right now shooting for Emerald, yeah, I'll let you answer that. Whether you're a new coach, shooting for Emerald, or whether you're an Emerald shooting for Diamond, like envision how that's going to feel the day you do it, you know? And that's really going to help you get one step closer. I'll tell you that. You have another question in there.
Yep. For presenting the coaching opportunity, that is still something I'm working on. With Becca, she was just me. She said no, she didn't have the money. Her story is actually awesome. She had to borrow it from her mom. So we live right by each other. So I got to talk to her in person. And to me, that was just so much easier than talking through Facebook or texting or whatever. So I just told her like what I did, and I don't pay for my stuff. And she luckily took the jump and leap of faith and did it with me. Sam, on the other hand, we were roommates from college, and I just knew she would be a good coach. So instead of just letting her, question on if she had the money to start or not, I had her start, and she didn't start as a coach. She started as a discount coach. And I told her to follow Kelsey on everything. So she did. And then luckily that night, Kelsey posted that she was going to run a new coach call or whatever it was. And Sam was like, I want to watch this. So I sent her the link, and she texted me after, and she was like, I think I want to try that. So luckily Kelsey did the talking for me on that one. But that is definitely still something I'm working on.
She's also she takes advantage of my coach opportunity calls. I should say that. She invites a lot of people to them. Like she'll tag people in all my stuff, and then she sends the link to probably about 5-6 people every time I have one. That's another way she does it. She's a coach opportunity. Oh, Connor. He's crying. We're gonna get off the call, and he's like, ah! Anybody else? I mean, I know a lot of you guys are shooting for this. What do you want to ask her while you have her? I mean, you guys can ask anything. We still have about 10 minutes, so you guys can ask me, you can ask her, anything that's going on. She's accomplished a lot.
I do have one more thing. One new thing that's kind of a big win for me that I just want everyone to get excited about when it's their time to do this is Kelsey had me start a team page that has, my 2 people in it. And it was team page. That's what she said hers was. So I called it team page. And like my cover photo is like literally just this month's special. It's like I screenshotted it from an email that I got from Beachbody. It's nothing cool yet. Like it's definitely a work in progress. But I have been really working on a team name. And this is something that I didn't want to just like pick, like, oh, we're team awesome, So I wrote a lot of things down. I talked to Kelsey about this, and I talked to my team today, and we decided on a name. So today my team page is not called Team Page anymore. I picked Team Truly You because we are the babies of Team Simply BeYOUtiful. And there was a ton of meaning behind it, but like changing that today just made me want to like dance. So really look forward to being a leader and leading your own team page, and yeah, team names forever. Like I was thinking about that when I went through, I have this binder here that has all my notes from day one. And I have way back here on my coach, I have a tab that says Coach Basic Training. And there was a thing where I was drawing like team names. That was week 1. None of them are good now, but I'm glad I didn't pick one back then. But yeah, that's just something to be excited about.
It is. I'm really excited to hear that you guys are truly you. That's really, really cute. And I love it. I mean, that's totally your team, and I'm super excited. But that just should show you guys that you guys all have so much to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like, she's no different than you guys. I'm no different than you guys. We're all in the same place. We all started in the same spot. Every single one of us. Like, and I showed you guys my numbers a couple weeks ago. Like, I had the $14 paychecks. I had one person on my team. Like, I was an Emerald coach. Like, wow. I really was. Like, I really was there. And yes, it took 2 years, but like, I'm super happy. She's accomplished things way faster than me. And that's cool to me. That's cool to me. So I want to see you guys all post in the chat box right now what your rank advancement you're going for and what your date is. And I want you guys to be bold. Tiffany, I know you have no idea what that means, so you don't have to. We'll talk about that on our Get Started Ready call. Oh, Becca. Emerald is gold, June 1st. No, Sam, we're not doing June 1st. You're going to do in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Shoot big. You don't want to push yourself back like that. I'll tell you that. Shoot big. Emerald's easy. It's 2 people. If you sit there and shake your head, it's never going to happen. I'm telling you that now. You got to shoot big. Diamond, April 12th. Yep, you'll do it too. Diamond, April 28th. May 19th. I like it. I like it. And the reason I said that is because you guys gotta think big. Like, if you don't see yourself there and you push it back like that, it's not going to happen. Believe me, the reason I'm telling you that is because that happened for me. I said when I first signed up as a coach, my coach said, when do you want to hit diamond? And I was signed up in April, and I'm like, oh, December. Nah. That's exactly what she told me. You got to shoot big. It's easy. Emerald especially. Emerald's 2 people. Diamond, May 31st. I like it. May 1st. I like it, Alicia. What about some of the coaches on here? Aaliyah. So Lizzie, did you post? I know you have a baby in your hand. Mara. What are you guys shooting for? And the next time I'm going to talk about that in a second. Emerald, April 15th. Perfect. Perfect. I like these. Yeah, shoot big and go for them. And realize that all you got to do is envision yourself there and just have genuine conversations with people. That's it. And don't be scared to present the business opportunity. And to answer Katie Ann's question about when the next time I'm presenting the coach opportunity, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I recommend, if any of you guys have been on my calls before, it's basically me talking about this business opportunity from start to finish. I tell you guys, I go over common objections that I hear from people. The people don't think that they're in good enough shape. They don't have enough time. I answer all those objections. I tell them about our team, and I tell them about trips and all the stuff that they can earn. I really try to get it all on the table. It's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'll be posting the link on our team page tomorrow. So try to invite a couple people. If you know anybody that might be interested in the opportunity, just pass it along. All right, guys. Well, let me see here. Do you guys feel good? Does everybody feel good? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good right now. Is everybody ready to take this business by the reins and just run with it and change some lives this week? So the next time we're getting on next Wednesday, we have some rank advancements to shout. Oh, Lindsay's popping Emerald tomorrow. So give Lindsay a round of applause. Super excited. She did it in 6 days, 7 days? She did it quick. And she also, really proud of her, took advantage of the spouse account. One of those people was her spouse. So he's right up at the top for her, which is really awesome. It's going to pay off for you in the long run for sure. So, and new coaches on the call. Tiffany, she's on our call right now. She literally signed up as a coach 2 hours ago. So huge shout out to Tiffany for making it on our first team call. I'm super, super excited. And then I know Samantha I think this is her first team call, so welcome on. And Mara, and this is the first time I've seen Leah's face on a team call, so I'm super excited to see everybody here. Team is growing so quick, and I'm so excited. So again, I'm going to post that link for the coach opportunity call tomorrow on our page. I challenge you to invite 3 people. invite 3 people to the call, see if they'd be interested in learning more about the opportunity. It's going to be taking place on YouTube. You can just give them the YouTube link and they can watch. And then I obviously tell them at the end of the call to get in touch with the person that invited them. So they can get back to you guys. And then I will have a template for that 7-day quick start to success in our team page by Friday. I'm still working on it right now. And then Tiffany, you're a brand new coach, so take time to go through what I sent you already, and then we'll schedule our Get Started Right call, and we'll get you started too. So you guys have a great rest of your night, and love you all, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.